Welcome to this explainer. Okay, so if you're tuning in, chances are you, or maybe a very unlucky friend, just found one of those dreaded pieces of paper tucked right under the windshield wiper. Yeah, we've all been there. And you just want to deal with it, right? Quick and painless? Well, our goal today is super simple. We're going to take the often stressful, annoying process of paying a parking ticket and make it totally hassle-free by showing you exactly how to knock it out online. Picture it, you walk up to your car, you see the ticket, and your heart literally sinks. I completely validate that frustration. And your very first instinct? It might be to just shove it in the glove box and ignore it, or maybe dig around for a checkbook. But acting fast and paying it online is absolutely the easiest route. But wait, before you just type "pay Durham parking ticket" into your search engine, there is a massive catch. If you don't know exactly which Durham you're actually in, you could end up incredibly confused or worse, completely scammed. So, here is our roadmap for today. We're going to quickly hit the Durham parking guide, finding the right portal, a step-by-step payment guide, troubleshooting and scam warnings, avoiding future fines, and then we'll wrap it up with some final tips and a disclaimer. Let's get right into it. Section 1, the Durham parking guide, and specifically why you should absolutely pay online. Honestly, ditching the mail-in envelope has some undeniable advantages, especially if you're a beginner just trying to figure out municipal rules. Paying online gives you 24/7 access. You don't have to wait around for some parking office to open on a Tuesday at 9 a.m. It's a massive time saver and completely bypasses any postal delays. But here is the kicker. An online payment registers in the system instantly. This immediately stops the clock on those nasty escalating late fees and prevents extreme measures, which we're going to talk about in just a bit. Plus, just swiping a credit or debit card is infinitely more convenient, right? Moving on to Section 2, finding the right portal. The global Durham split. Okay, so this is the single biggest mistake people make. There are actually 3 major Durhams globally, and they each use completely separate online databases. You've got to know which one you need. If you're in the city of Durham in North Carolina, you need the Ames web portal, and you'll log in using either your citation number or your license plate. Now, if you're over in County Durham in the UK, you'll be routed to the 360 payment portal, where you absolutely must have both your penalty charge notice number and your vehicle registration number. And if you're up in the regional municipality of Durham in Ontario, Canada, you'll likely use paytickets.ca. That one requires your offense number and a specific icon location code, which, fun fact, is usually 2860. Now, if you happen to be in the United States, there's one more crucial distinction. For North Carolina residents, you have to figure out if you've got a municipal parking ticket or a state moving violation. If it's a Park Durham civil parking ticket, you use that Ames portal we just talked about. But if you got a moving traffic citation, well, that's a state criminal law matter. Those have to be paid via the statewide e-courts portal. And guys, the financial difference is huge. The civil parking ticket has literally 0 online convenience fees. The moving violation, that requires mandatory court costs of at least $191 right on top of the base fine. Ouch. All right, Section 3, step-by-step payment guide, navigating the portals. Let's walk through an actual payment so you can get this taken care of right now. No matter which Durham you're in, these 4 simple steps will get you through it. Step 1, find your ticket info. Locate that unique citation number and the issuance date right there on the paper. Step 2, visit your exact official municipal web portal using the specific URLs we covered. Seriously, don't just guess with search engines. Step 3, find the Pay or Online Services section on the site and type in your identifiers to pull up your specific record. And finally, Step 4, carefully review the data on the screen. Make sure it actually matches your car. Then pick your payment method, usually a credit or debit card, and finish the transaction. Always double-check your entries before you hit submit. Preparation really is key here. Have your details ready before you even sit down at the computer. And when you get to checkout, keep in mind that fees vary wildly. Like I mentioned, in Durham, North Carolina, the city absorbs all the card processing overhead. You pay $0 in convenience fees online. Love that. However, in Durham, Ontario, you should expect a 1.75% administrative fee on their portal, though it is capped at $3. Just knowing this upfront prevents those annoying little surprises at checkout. Section 4, troubleshooting and scam warnings, pitfalls to avoid. Okay, we really need to address some technical issues and some incredibly sneaky digital dangers out there. This is a massive warning, particularly noted in County Durham in the UK, but honestly, it's happening all over the world. Scammers are printing out these highly realistic fake QR codes on stickers and slapping them directly onto physical parking machines. If you scan them, they route you to a fake site that steals your credit card info. It's wild. The official advice: Never scan those codes to download apps. You must solely use official phone app stores like the Apple App Store or Google Play to find and download payment tools. And what if the website glitches and you just decide to ignore the ticket entirely? Well, the consequences escalate pretty quickly. The cost of delinquency is no joke. In North Carolina, your car can actually get booted if you have 3 or more unpaid tickets that are over 90 days old. In the UK, the fine shoots up by 50% when a charge certificate is issued, and then the debt is handed over for bailiff enforcement. And up in Ontario, the Ministry of Transportation will literally deny your plate renewal or even suspend your license. So the big takeaway here is, if you have website trouble, do not just ignore it. Pick up the phone and call the local parking authority directly to get it sorted out. Section 5. Avoiding future parking fines. Managing your parking. Okay, so the ticket is paid, it's out of your hair. Let's look at some actionable tips to manage your parking so you never get another one. Visually understanding your local regulations is practically half the battle. For instance, in places like the UK, you have to know exactly what the street markings mean. A single yellow line means a prohibition of waiting, so restricting parking for set time periods shown on nearby signs. But if you see those curb blip markings, that signifies an absolute loading ban. It prohibits loading entirely and actually removes concessions that a disabled blue badge would normally provide. So always pay really close attention to the street geometry around you. By far, the absolute best way to manage your parking today is right through your smartphone. I highly, highly recommend setting up an account on your jurisdiction's official mobile app before you even leave the house. In Durham, NC, you're looking for passport parking or the Park Mobile app. In the UK, it's the Pay by Phone app, and in Ontario, they use the Hotspot app. Getting these set up gives you push notifications before your time expires and lets you easily manage your parking sessions right from your pocket. It's a total game changer. And finally, Section 6, Final Tips and Disclaimer. Wrapping up. Let's wrap up this explainer with a few specific real-life scenarios you might bump into. Knowing how to handle these edge cases really puts the power back in your hands. Say you live in Durham, NC, and someone is parked in your reserved space. Don't just go leave your car somewhere illegal out of frustration. Call the Park Durham dispatch at 919-560-4157, and an officer will come out. Also, if you firmly believe a ticket was issued in error, every jurisdiction has an official online administrative appeal process. Don't be afraid to use it. And if you commute every day, you can use these exact same online portals to set up a monthly parking permit, saving you a massive headache every single morning. And of course, here is our crucial disclaimer. Please remember to bookmark your official municipal portals and always double-check local regulations. Digital infrastructure, fee percentages, and app partnerships are literally constantly evolving, so always verify the URLs and instructions through official local government channels, just to protect yourself. I want to leave you with this final kind of provocative thought. As cities rapidly upgrade to automatic CCTV enforcement cameras, and as mobile apps completely replace physical meters, is the physical paper parking ticket going to disappear entirely, replaced by just instant digital notifications buzzing in our pockets? It's a pretty fascinating shift in how cities are being managed. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. If you found this breakdown helpful, please share it with a friend, a family member, or anyone who might need a hand navigating the system. Stay informed, park smart, and I'll catch you next time.